In this video, we're going to go over some properties of exponents, and there are also operations on exponents like multiplication and so on. The first property of exponents is this. When you're multiplying x to the power m by x to the power n, m is the exponent of this part here, and n is the exponent of this part. So whenever you have multiplication, all you need to do is add these two numbers, m and n. So it'll be x to the power m plus n. And here's an example. A to the power 2 times a to the power 3. Well, this will be a to the power 2 plus 3, which is 5. So this is a to the power 5. That's the first property. The second property is when you divide terms with exponents like x to the power m over x to the power n, you subtract the exponents. So it'll be x to the power m minus n. And for example, a to the power 6 divided by a to the power 2 will be 6 minus 2 is 4. So this will be a to the power 6 minus 2, which is a to the power 4. So that's the second one. This is the first one. Okay. The next property is x to the power negative n. It's the same as 1 over x to the power n with a positive exponent. So for example, x to the power minus 6 is the same as 1 over x to the power 6. Okay. X to the power 0 is equal to 1 if x itself is not 0. For example, we could write x to the power 4 over x to the power 4 as x to the power 4 minus 4, which is x to the power 0. But x to the power 4 over x to the power 4, you're dividing two equal numbers. Whenever you divide two numbers that are equal, the answer is 1. So x to the power 0 is equal to 1. The next property is a power of a power. For example, x to the power m to the power n is obtained by multiplying the two exponents. This will be x to the power m times n. So for example, x to the power 2 to the power 4 is going to be x to the power 2 times 4, which is 8. But don't confuse it with this. X to the power 2 times x to the power 4. Here we add the exponents. So this will be x to the power 6. When you have a power of a power, you multiply the exponents. When you have a power times a power, you add the exponents. And what if you have two letters like xy to the power n? This will be x to the power n and then y times y to the power n. So you do each of these separately. Let's do some examples of all of these properties. The first example is x to the power 5 times x to the power 6. Well, here we're multiplying two powers. So what do we do to the exponents? We add them. It'll be x to the power 5 plus 6. And let us simplify this. This will be x to the power 11. Done. In the second example, we have x to the power 4 to the power 5. So this is a power of a power. In this case, we multiply the exponents 4 times 5. So this will be x to the power 4 times 5, which is x to the power 20. In this next example, we're dividing. So when you divide powers, you subtract the exponents. So you do 12 minus 8, which is x to the power 4. In example 4, we have this whole thing to the power 0. Okay, that's equal to 1. I'm going to give you a different example than this one. Suppose we had something like this. 6y x squared z to the power 0. In this case, only z is to the power 0. So z to the power 0 is 1. The rest will stay. So this would be 6y x squared. And then z to the power 0 is 1. But here, everything is raised to the power 0, so the answer is 1.